to blue.
It's fine. I will consider it. I considered it main deck. So
It's very interesting because I feel like, like the difference in the quality of our deck in all the builds that we did. Well, I guess we're keeping it. We have a Bitter Blossom.
we have a turn 2 Bitter Blossom.
And hope we're not against the Spirits deck.
And we have a Sickle Slicer to possibly...
Yep. And if Dusk Underbath is very likely going to be a 2/2.
Yeah.
Our
opponent kept 7. How lucky. Oh, yeah. So, by the way, round 1, Charging Badgers, match 1.
Hey, right on time. Wayfarer's Bobble.
So, all right. So, our strategy with this game, we had some feedback to explain our plays more. So, in this game, we are going to play Bitter Blossom, which creates a 1/1 flyer each turn at the cost of 1 life. Our plan is to win the game with Bitter Blossom. Because it is very hard for opponents to deal with. You take 1 damage, you have a Summoning 6 token, right? And then next turn you take your 2nd damage, which you attack for 1 and get another token. So, basically, your damage outpaces the damage you take. We are always yielding. And so it is a very good card.
Do we want to play Reassembling Skeleton to play around Counterspell, or do we care if our Sickle Slicer gets countered?
We probably do care if our Sickle Slicer gets countered. And I think...
Then we can Skeleton and Bobble.
You're right. So should we Bobble first? Alright, so we're doing this. Let's...
Or we could crack the Bobble, have 5 mana for next turn.
Is that good?
Well, we'd be able to...
Sickle Slicer.
Yeah.
Let's lead with Bobble.
Sure. Oh,
F6. Let's just do this then.
Yep. Alright. I still don't mind playing around a Counterspell there.
I agree. Well, once we realized he was F6.
Yes.
So our strategy is going to be grind out with Bitter Blossom. We're going to take damage, but again, we want our damage to outpace theirs. We have this guy's an infinite chump blocker for 2 mana.
Yep.
Always yield. We have what will be a 2/2 flyer here, and we drew one of our splashes.
Yep.
All right, so let's look at our mana here. We'll have 4 mana. So I think what we want to do is we'll attack here. We can block here. We'll attack here, play Bat. And then that gives us a block and reanimate.
Yep, okay. Sounds good.
And play the Forest.
If this guy is planning to proliferate with the Thorming Bird, he's about to have a very bad time.
Yeah. Alright, so we do this, and we hit... Okay. We attack with our first Fairy Rogue. And then we play the Dusk Hunter Bat, because now it becomes a 2/2, because we've dealt damage with the Bloodthirst.
Graph. Oh, okay. He's going to have a nightmare with the graph triggers on Fairy Rogues.
So then our plan... So this guy, if you haven't seen him yet, he is a 1/1 skeleton that you can pay 2 mana and return him from your graveyard to play tapped, which means you can't instantly flash in a blocker, but he can like block this Graph Mage this turn and then come back end of turn. So he's just very long-term grindy value. Very good with a card like the Bluntthorn Vampire, and very good with a card like Bone Splinters.
Good at stopping Gnarlid Packs.
And good at stopping Gnarlid Packs.
What we don't want to see from this guy now is that Reach guy, the Aquastrand Spider.
He didn't even attack. Since he did not attack, we can just do this now and go get our red. So you can see now, talking about our plan with the rogues, now we have 2 attackers. Now we're going to get another bat online. So we're going to attack. Now we're attacking for 4.
Do we want to play around Savage Twister? I don't think so, but... Oh, yeah, I mean, we could play the... I'd say no, because we just play the bat and then Sickle Slicer. And, like, if he Savage Twists us, we still have a Reassembling Skeleton, a Bitter Blossom, like...
Yep, we're still okay, I think. Yeah. And he's already at 15.
Yeah, let's just close this game out, I think, if we try to.
I think we saw 1 Savage Twister. So we
Did we see any Savage Twisters?
I think we saw 1. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think I would have...
mentioned it?
Yeah. I mean, we were in a position where I would have probably tried to splash it.
You're probably right. It probably would have been a card we considered.
I'm obsessed with that card.
So the best he could wipe both of our boards here if he Savage Twisted for 3.
Well, he could Savage Twister for 2, and then he'd still have an Gnarlid pack.
True, you're right. And he didn't.
Good.
And I think our plan here is to equip Sickle Slicer on something anyways, so we're freely trading away this 2/2.
Now, why did you attack with just that and not the Gnarlid pack?
Don't know. Maybe he's Savage Twisting.
Well, yeah, but he would have done extra damage if he did it that.
Oh, he's not Savage. Well, he could be Vapor Snake.
Sure.
Saves his guy, so now he probably almost certainly isn't Savage Twisting. We wanted to equip the Sickle Slicer anyways.
Yeah, that didn't... I mean, all that did was...
Scion. Yeah, I'm not sure what that play was. So I think this is as good as our deck gets, by the way.
Yeah.
So this might be as good as... This might just be... This is as good as it gets tonight, so we'll see.
Oh, no, we could have a Creekwood Liege.
You're right, we could have a Liege. That would probably just be...
So equip the Sickle Slicer and...
Yep, we'll throw it on one of our rogues here.
Yep.
Pay 4. Is there anything we want to keep open? I guess we'll keep open red because it's the most scary color to keep open.
Red is the scariest color. We can even have play a swamp and then we'll be able... Oh, okay.
No, I wanted to get this.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if we want to be able to reassemble our skeleton at end of turn.
Oh, sure.
After a chump block. But that's okay. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Oh, I have to say okay here. Oh. Thanks, Bounce Lines. It actually might be correct to do what you said, so very possibly I could be wrong.
That's a tautology. Yeah, so this is how Bitter Blossom gets out of hand. How much damage has the Bitter Blossom done to each of us? Oh, here's a bounce.
Sure.
Yeah. Sure.
He's done 2 snags, so we've taken 4 from it, and he's taken significantly more. So yeah, I actually do think you're correct in that we wanted to play.
Yeah, no, I'm very confident that's the correct play. I'm also pretty confident it's not going to make a huge deal. Aquastrand Spider here would be one of the ways that he could get back in this. So could Pelakka Worm.
I think we'll double jump here.
No.
Why?
Because if we equip and we have the fairy still alive, we win. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the living weapon equipped?
Yeah, but otherwise, I mean, we take 7, and if he has a way to...
No, so we single chump. We chump with a reassembling skeleton. And then we have 9 points... If we equip, we have 9 points of flying damage in the air.
I feel like we have inevitability anyways, so why not hedge and just not take damage? It's a 1-turn clock or a 2-turn clock.
Yeah.
And if he has something like...
Okay. I think that's a... I really don't like blocking, like giving him another free turn.
Right, but basically you're assuming he has nothing.
Right. Right. And you're whatever.
No, we should talk. Let's talk. We have 20 minutes on the clock.
Okay.
If we don't block with the rogue,
yep,
we can equip and do 9.
Yes.
Okay. Assuming he has nothing, he has no way to deal with the flyers, which he may not.
Right.
So let's say, what is that? 60%, 70%? He has no way to. But if he does, and we go to 10, and we go to 11, take 1, we go to 10. We only have 1 blocker then because I made a mistake, and he's going to be tapped, and then we're dead to like a bolt or a burst lightning or something like that. If he can deal with 1 guy and then burn us and attack.
But it's not. We're not just saying that he has nothing. Now we're positing that he both has a removal spell and a bolt, and we're also positing that we don't draw anything.
Well, I never rely on drawing anything.
All right, that's fine. You do it.
I'll do the 1. We'll see how it goes.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know it's a mistake to assume that your opponent has nothing, but I think it's also a mistake to give your opponent an extra draw step.
I think in constructed that's much more so the case.
He's untapping that.
Target creature with a counter. Okay. I think in constructed I would agree. In limited it's less so. Okay. So he's pulling up 1 red.
Yeah, so if he has a bolt, he's alive. Now
nope, he still can bolt, yeah. Or burst lightning. Okay, so now we're in much better shape.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're equipping to a non-summoning sick thing.
Yep.
If he kills it, we can do exactly 9.
Yep.
Because of lightning bolt. Which we did not have in hand.
Right.
I'm going to close this because it's annoying. Alright, Magic Online, you need to fix this. Alright, so we had nothing.
Yep.
It was a good discussion to have.
Yep, I agree.
On camera, and I think that I think it's I don't know. It's probably worth talking about more at some other point. Like I don't know if it's a playstyle preference or even just if there's a strictly correct or incorrect method to that. But it worked out for us. Yep. So we're against looks like a blue, green, red, rampy deck.
Yep. So he can't block Infiltrator.
Correct. What would you take out for it? Would you take out the Rebirth? Rebirth for Infiltrator?
Yes. Other considerations to well we'd have to, it's basically do we want a Rebirth or do we want an Infiltrator?
We'll be on the draw this game, so this is the best we can do is attack with this on turn. Turn 4 is when I can attack anyways, but he'll be 1 turn ahead of us. You're advocating for it.
Yeah. I don't think it's that big of a difference, but I think it's a little bit easier to cast, and I think it's if you know that he can't block it, it's pretty powerful. Yeah, I think it'd be interesting to like what cards could he have had there that would have made the attack. Another good hand.
Yep.
Not as good, stretch the imagination, but if he gets off to a fast start, which we didn't really see from him, he could get in the way of this. But
and we can still draw Bitter Claws.
Yep. Hopefully he's going to be dirtling around with his mana base for a little bit, and we can.
So there's an option to F6 that's exactly the same as right-clicking, yield until end of turn, and my Frank taught me this, who's on chat, but like I actually like the right-clicking better, even though it's it's less efficient, and I'll tell you why. Because I'm dumb, and I will frequently F6 when I shouldn't. And when you click one button and then realize you're supposed to, and you have to on my Mac, I have to do FN and then the F3 button. It is really hard to undo when you're trying to quickly undo it because your turn's going past you in a flash. Whereas this is much more deliberate, and you make several actions before. So I make fewer mistakes doing it this way, in case anyone's watching and is wondering. All right.
Yeah.
With Liege, it seems like, what do you want to do?
Well, our choices here are...
If he has removal for this when we play it, that's bad. So we could do Bloodthorn, try to get this online turn 3, this turn 4, and then Liege, and try to bait removal out. Yeah. It seems like this is our way to win the game.
Right.
Now. So the best way to do it. So you want to go here?
I want to go. The only other consideration would be go Duskhunter Bat, so that we almost guarantee that the Bloodthorn is a 4/4, which would almost guarantee he responds to removal.
The Vampire Outcast is a 4/4, but we can still cast this on 3.
Yeah, what I would be... Okay, yeah, never mind. Yep, do that. So that was one of the... You've talked about this, where you think something out, and then you start talking or doing something, and like I had talked my way through that, been like, wait, that doesn't make any sense because you can't play Vampire Outcast next turn no matter what, and then still went back and
did it anyways.
Yep.
I'm with you, man. I've done it so many times in this game. I had a game where I lost because I was supposed to attack. I knew I had to attack with Scab Goliath, and then I got to the attack step and I just clicked right through. Because I thought, I'm just an idiot. So I'm not yielding here because this can sack to itself in case he does something like double Electrolyze or something. Sure.
This is good. I doubt he blocks here because Throbbing Bird is his plan.
It seems like it. Okay, so I'm okay.
And this...
And Bolt is good for later on.
Yep.
Because we'll get our mountain with this.
Yep.
So I do think the plan is attack here. We're happy. We're not happy to trade, but we will trade.
Yep.
And then hopefully we get a 2/2 on
Yep, Bat, and then Rot Farm?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think he blocks here. I think he gets very sad-faced when we then block, or we then put down a blocker for his Throbbing Bird.
And Rot Farm.
Yeah.
This, and he's going to be sad when that Liege comes out.
Yeah. Everybody's sad when the Liege comes out.
Has he played removal? I don't think we saw any. We saw Vapor Snags.
Yeah.
Two Vapor Snags. That's what we saw from him.
The worst thing I could see here would be that... Nope, that's not it. The Rootkin Ally... Not Rootkin Ally. What's the...
Cytoplast Rootkin.
Cytoplast Rootkin, yeah. It's annoying because there's too many kins.
Alright, and now we can... Unless he blocks, we have a 4/4 flanker. That's
and you might get a proliferate off of the Throbbing Bird if you play something that proliferates, but I honestly think that getting the 4/4 Vampire Outcast is way better than risking that.
So we're going to... Okay. We're going to do this. This.
Yeah, him having Eldrazi spawns makes the Outcast a little bit less good.
Yeah.
Because he can just block and sack, but... That is a temporary solution.
Yeah, unless he can like ramp into a Crusher or something.
Yeah.
So I'll point out if we have a chance. Oh, Precursor. Oh, Bolt. Oh no, poor Precursor.
Yeah.
Good for moments.
Well, he still has there's still that next turn because it's going to come into play tapped.
Yep.
Please proliferate for us. Do us a solid.
Unless we draw a mountain.
Yeah.
Which would be sick.
We can't be that lucky, though.
Pretty sick if we did. And, okay. Sickle Ripper. Alright. Do you want to run the Liege out or no?
I think we need to get that Golem off the table.
Okay. So then we go Sickle Ripper, sack this end of turn, get Mountain, and then Bolt on our next turn. And we can even Liege next turn then?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do... What are we attacking with?
Are we attacking with anything? Oh, the Bat.
No,
I'd rather block the... Yep.
So then what we're doing is playing a Swamp, playing Sickle Ripper, and passing.
Yep. You can't forget that. Bobble.
He's at 4 cards in hand too, so he's got some cards. I do want to talk about this guy's deck at the end if we can, if we can remember, because I think my guess is he got Crusher.
The aptly named.
Yeah.
We have Bone Splinters.
We do. We have outs to it, so I'm not. Oh, Apocalypse Hydra. That's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Less good. I think Crushers might be better here.
Well, especially when he only has one red source. I guess it is a 12/12.
It is.
What is this?
You don't want to do that. Yeah. Getting Montana.
Mm-hmm.
Say okay. So we're gonna Liege, Bolt,
Bobble.
Bobble.
Yep.
So let's do this first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that Liege is gonna be really nice.
Choose targets. Yep. This one and wait, which one's? Oh my god, game! This is the worst.
No, it's okay. Hit this one targeted? No, you have to. That one's targeted. Hit the one that has a green outline. There you go. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So put a little like like a check mark. Like this one's been targeted. Like maybe that's what the arrows are supposed to be. But like when you click one and it changes and they both put one saying like yes targeted or I don't know. There's got to be a better way to do that. Anyways.
All right, and the Liege is going to save our guys from getting pinged, which is pretty nice.
And we're passing this for whatever.
Yeah, any of them ones that doesn't have 2 greens in it.
Okay, and now we're playing Bobble. Do we play land? We can. Let's just hold it.
Let's just hold it, yeah. Looks scary. We might want to attack with a bat there. Oh, wait, no, not with the Hydra.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is going to be a long game.
This is going to be a very long game.
The good news is we have
stop ranting
on our side.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting a 3/3 each turn unless you can kill it.
Yep. Which all he needs is a second red source.
Yep.
What's
the play? Block with Sickle Ripper, take 13.
My vote would be block with Sickle Ripper.
I think we block with Sickle Ripper.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in great shape here, but... Yeah, that's one of the problematic cards. Because, yes, we're getting the 3/3s, but we're in chump mode on the Hydra.
Bone Splinters is... We have 2 Bone Splinters.
Yeah, Bone Splinters would be good.
I always yes.
Yes.
Always yes.
Yes. Come on, Bone Splinters.
I think we do it.
I think we do too. They're 2/2s. And now we can start chumping with these until we can double block with the worms.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll crack the Bobble to filter lands.
Yep.
Out later.
We'll do it this turn, hopefully. We don't need double red for anything, so we can just get whatever, right?
Yep. Yeah.
This is going to be a very interesting game.
This is going to be
on the clock. So
let's start. We should start talking a little bit less. Interesting.
So we can move counters with this.
Yep.
So I think we just take this one from the Cytoplast and
chump with that. Yep.
And if he wants to move things around, he can, which I don't think is great for him right now. So.
No, so he's digging to a second red, and we're digging to a Bone Splinters.
Yeah, second red's pretty good for him. What does this guy get? +2/+2?
Yeah.
Okay. So he can become a 6/6. Which is a potential then block for this Ritkin at some point.
Crack the ball.
What's this? He's in end step. Does he know he's in end step? repeal the liege. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. That could have been a lot worse.
And we'll say... Yep. Let's do this in response, so I don't forget.
Island.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Bummer.
Here comes the infiltrator.
Yep. That was our second bobble to him. Oh well. No, maybe we'll just time him out with all these graph triggers.
No, we're lower on the clock.
Oh, I know.
6 minutes lower.
But he's got a lot of graph triggers. Can we attack with the outcasts? Get some life back?
Oh, we can trade for... We would probably trade for, like, Predator Invader.
Okay.
Are we okay with that?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Would we rather have a fairy token than a Bloodthorn vampire when it comes to chump time?
No, I think we might want to use this eventual. Because next turn, if we get like 2 tokens, we can like block and do some stuff. How much mana does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 7, so we can do this 3 times. Spider.
I think we chump with the fairy.
What if we do this and block, go outcast vampire here? Because that gives us 9 power. And he can only move 3 counters, so he can make it a 7/7, and we would lose the outcast, sacrifice the fairy to the vampire, and then that.
I think we need to get that off of there. I think he could have his Vapor Snake, but honestly,
Vapor Snake's going to get us at some point.
Yeah, exactly. I think we have to get that guy down. And honestly, a Vapor Snake isn't the worst.
Right.
I guess if he Vapor Snagged the Creekwood Liege, what would happen?
Probably wouldn't be good for us, but...
But yeah, if we can get this guy off the table, I like our position a lot better. Hump?
Yeah, I think he's just moving counters now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he didn't start with the...
And I mean, he would need to move 3 more, which he can't do to actually kill the vampire right now. We should probably sack the rogue anyways, just to get it out of like burst lightning range or something like that. He's gonna go for it. That's good. That's weird.
Why?
I think we sacked.
Yep, I think so too. Yeah, because there's not anything that gives trample at instant speed, right?
No. He might have been trying to do 1 point of damage to the vampire and then Vapor Snag to Creekwood Liege to kill it. Because it'll have 1 point of damage and become a 1/1.
Or he could have had, or he could have...
I think gaining 5 is pretty important for us, though.
Absolutely, yeah. 5. Sure.
Was that untap a guy?
Yep.
Anything to do here? No.
Nope.
Yes, magic.
I don't think we had always yielded that time. Land is not good. Well, yeah, but I think we're getting close to stable now. Oh, okay.
I don't think we can attack there. I thought about it.
Okay.
But I don't think we can yet.
But I think when we chump with the worm, right?
Yeah, well, let's see what he does. Yeah, I think we want to. If we can get to a point where we have a rogue, we can start attacking with this bat. We want to.
Yeah. Tense game.
Clock's wearing me more than that.
Yeah, no, I agree. Okay.
Interesting. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's block.
Block with the rogue.
On the spider.
Yes. Let's do this. I think we can leave these.
Yep.
Say. Yep. Okay. And then we can sack the rogue. We'll start with the rogue. Or
no, sack the yeah. I wouldn't mind that reassembly skeleton either. Yeah, I'd much rather have a bone splinters, but
yeah,
that
and skeleton would be a good one off the top.
Getting his the guy that gives reach off was pretty nice.
I'm surprised he attacked. Like he basically just threw away a creature. I mean, I guess 4 damage. He is trying to push through, but
there we go. Yeah. That silence too bad. That'll be another thing that we have to get in the way of. Oh, he grafted on accident.
Did he?
Yeah.
Maybe he'll do it again.
We should probably auto yield to the Operation Spider. Okay. Well, at least we have something to attack with now.
Yep. Maybe they'll graft on.
Oh, it's a 4/2. That's right.
Yep. He's got no cards in hand.
Yeah.
And we're gonna skip attack again.
So yeah, just kind of hoping for bone splinters. What other good cards do we have?
This is it. It's going for everything.
All right. So that goes there. Yep.
We can't block with that guy.
Right.
Worm goes here.
Yep. Put it on the
Scion.
It's gonna die though. Oh wait, but we'd kill. Okay. Make it a 5/5. What about blocking the Graph Mage?
What about doing this and just chumping with this, even though we lose the counter? But that way, this stays alive. We get a thing that can block flyers off the board, and we can start clocking with these.
Sure.
2. And we take 4.
Yep.
Right now.
Yep. Yeah, and then we don't have to sack anything. Nothing.
We should still just do this to save.
Yep.
His health.
Yep.
And do the worm too.
Yep.
It's clocks were immune
I know.
than anything.
I know.
I'm talking about 2 clocks now too.
So
the actual clock on us is at just under 7 minutes, but when I say a clock, it also means the damage pace at which we're doing damage to him, also called a clock. As most of you probably know, but still worrisome. Bone Splinters off the top at any time would make us feel a lot better. And his
got
Science
those
down
triggers.
to 4/4. Yeah, Science down to 4/4, which is good.
Yeah. How much damage can we do here? Ah, jeez.
And I do think we
Yep.
attack with both.
Yep.
Maybe we keep this back.
Yeah.
Gives
No,
us an extra block.
Okay. Sure.
I think we should. I think we need to keep it
Okay.
back. And there's no reason to play the land. I feel like we're at 8. We're taking 1 a turn, and just
Yep. Yeah. No. I think that's probably
he
right.
can do 1 to us.
We're getting close enough. We're getting close to getting a lethal attack in.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So if we block the net, or yeah, that guy's fine. Either way.
No, actually, this guy's
Yep.
better. Yup. And then we do this.
Nope. Put that on the Scion, because once the other guy dies, the Scion will also die.
This.
Yep. And then yep.
This.
Yep. Good.
And then we'll sack just here.
Yep. Yeah. Perfect. Getting there.
I think he was getting desperate and didn't necessarily need to.
I don't think he did either. Because even if he would have just slow played this game, lost it.
Yeah, like, we're low on clock.
We're super low on clock. I mean, good on him for not. Wow.
Can we just win if we go for it? I don't think we necessarily should.
Well, let's attack with Vampire as well.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If
Yep.
we go for it, can we win? I think we can. The question is...
Yeah, no, let's not sack stuff.
What about this?
No, Raise the Alarm would wreck us.
I think we just do this, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason to go for it.
Yeah. Especially when he has 2 Vapor Snags.
Yep.
I mean, it doesn't. He's not playing like he has one in his hand, but... Yep. Awesome. Okay. I don't know what gets him out of this. Okay. Sweet. That got tense mainly because of clock concerns, but...
It did.
Culling Dice would have been pretty good throughout that entire game.
So what I was going to mention about that guy's deck is, like, he took the I don't think the Predator's good in his deck. Like, it's okay.
Yeah.
But he's not really using the tokens of it. Like, one of my biggest issues with this format, and it's a small issue, but green is so good and everyone wants to be in it that everyone picks 1 through 3 Kozilek's Predator, and then they don't move off of them, which is and so you end up with like this 4-color sort of thing. And I think it hurts the overall.
What was his white
consistency
for?
of your deck? We never saw white.
Okay.
He might have been trying to do like maybe he was trying to be like 5-color with like Dragon Soul Knight or something like that.
Sure.
And so I feel like because everyone wants to try to do that, it hurts consistency of some decks, and I feel like his deck in particular was hurt by it. So
yeah.
Anyways, that was the point I wanted to make. Fun match, fun deck so far. So let's see if we can keep it going. I will be right back after.
In defense of that guy's token, or in the defense of that guy's deck, had we not been able to block that throwing bird, that could have gotten out of hand for us. Yeah, but that was fun. I hope that this deck keeps playing like that. Definitely our bombs helped us out there, but I think the cards that fill in the bombs were actually pretty impressive there too. So no Karn yet though. Plus we have a Noble Hierarch. I forgot about that. Not in our deck, but